I got a bullet hole in my ass cheek.
Lightly.
Aim on the tugboat. Can I drive it, dead ass? I can drive the tugboat. I started to drive it.
Oh my god.
Cute outfit.
Oh, play.
I want this done in like 3 seconds. And I think it can only be like once you. I want this done in like 3 seconds.
I pulled into the last free disabled parking spot, and before I could even turn off the engine, a man was already marching toward my window. He started tapping his knuckles on the glass. I took a deep breath and rolled my window down. "You're in a disabled spot." His tone was instantly condescending. "I know," I responded. "I have the placard." I pointed at it hanging from the mirror. He didn't even look. "I'm gonna need you to move. I'm disabled." "You're clearly not." I glanced in the rear view. My 12-year-old daughter was already shrinking into herself in the back seat. She has severe PTSD. Loud noises scare her. Confrontation makes her completely shut down. "This spot is for my daughter," I said calmly. He leaned down and looked into the back seat, directly at her, then back at me. "Her? She looks fine to me. I don't have to explain anything to you." He laughed. "Invisible disability. Yeah, right. Let me guess. Anxiety? Gets a little nervous sometimes?" My daughter's breathing got faster. I could hear it from the front seat. "It's okay, sweetheart." The guy sneered. "Oh, sweetheart is scared? Maybe because she knows daddy is lying for her?" I looked at him. "It's pretty clear what your disability is." "Yeah? What's that? Common sense?" His face twitched. "Are you sure it's not hers?" I saw red at that moment. I wanted nothing more than to get out and make him even more disabled. But my daughter was already spiraling, and turning a disabled guy into minced meat would probably land me in prison. "Walk away, man," I said, trying to keep my cool. "Or what? You'll hit me?" He pulled out his phone and waved it. "Go ahead. I've got a camera and a lawyer." I tried to ignore it, but he kept going. "Look at your car, your SUV, nice clothes. You don't look like you're struggling. You're stealing these spots from people who are actually in pain every day." He pointed at my daughter. "You're a thief." I snapped at him. "Don't talk about her." He smiled at me. He knew there was nothing I could physically do, so he just kept going. "Look at her. No wheelchair, no crutches, just a teenage girl too lazy to walk an extra 50 feet. My daughter spoke up from the back seat, quiet and shaky. "I'm not lazy." He snapped at her. "I wasn't talking to you." My knuckles went white. "Do you want to end up in a morgue?" He chuckled at me. "How about you just focus on teaching her to stay out of grown-up conversations? Maybe teach her some respect while you're at it." Every inch of me wanted to do to him what John Jones did to his wife, but my daughter was watching. I wanted to be the calm, collected role model who doesn't lose his head, but he just kept talking. "I've had 4 leg surgeries. I can barely walk. I know when I see someone faking it." I looked right at him. "Was one of them a lobotomy? Because something is clearly missing up there." His face instantly went red. That comment clearly triggered him. He pulled out his phone, shoved it toward the back seat, and started filming my daughter. "Smile, sweetheart. You're about to be famous for being a fraud." She started crying, quiet at first. Then her whole body began shaking. "Stop, please stop." I could hear her hyperventilating. This was heart attack territory for her. I had to act. I slapped the phone out of his hand, hard. It flew across the pavement and skidded under a car parked 3 spaces away. His face went purple. "That's $1,000 phone." He sprinted over and crouched down into a squat, effortlessly, almost like his legs worked perfectly fine. He then literally crawled under the car. His body disappeared. The only thing...
I did not see that shit in your
That
head.
was the whole point. It was like, no, no. So, Rudy, I don't know if you've seen an anime or watch anime, but there's an anime where it's like all these kids are like being trained to be assassins, and their teacher's like an alien, and he teaches one
Oh,
of the
like what?
kids,
Assassination
just
Classroom?
yes, yes.
I fucking
And
love
and
that.
the kid has like light blue hair, and he's just like, all you have to do is give him a smile, act like you're walking to school, and then strike. And I just felt like I did that to you. Holy shit! I walked the whole way.